I never liked the controller of the Xbox.
I used my tax refund and bought the Xbox One Elite, so I've got the Elite controller. It's kind of
I like
nice.
the PS3 controller. I always
It's
loved
really
that
not
the
that
most.
different. It's really not that different.
It is. What are you talking about? It's not that different.
Tax
It's
refund
not
and
much
bought the
different.
They're
Xbox
hugely
One
like
Elite, so I've got
designed
the Elite
It
differently.
controller.
still has two buttons and
Kind of
I
nice.
like the
on each
PS3
front of the
controller.
controller.
The
I
way I
like
It's
love
really
that in my
not
two
that
hand.
knobs on
different.
top.
It's really not that different.
It
It's
feels different in my hand.
I don't know. I mean, I had a PS3. I had an Xbox 360. I sold the X360
You know what my
and the
PS3 does now?
PS3. What?
It's my Netflix like machine. That's it.
Dude, I got a compute stick
Like
that
I
I
hop
use.
on Netflix,
No,
PS3,
I got a
Netflix.
compute stick that I use that for.
Oh, I don't know. I got an old
And I got an
PS3,
Amazon
so I
Fire.
just use the Netflix on that.
No, I sold that and I got an Xbox One and I wrapped the cable box through the Xbox One and then to the TV. So I'll
Like my
say,
brother uses like a Roku,
yeah. I mean, like I said,
which is
I've got
like
the
a
Amazon Fire
remote,
Stick, so it does that.
but he still uses the PS3 and then the Roku to
Well,
go through it.
before I got my Xbox One, I used the PS3 and it was also my Blu-ray player because it played Blu-rays.
Well, that's why Blu-rays are as like popular as they are. PS3.
So, but see, now that I have the Xbox One plays Blu-rays too. And I eventually want to get a PS4 just to have one, but you know, I mean,
It's my understanding PS4's got a better processor than the Xbox.
it's the reverse. The PS3 had a better processor than the Xbox 360. Then they reversed it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
or something. But anyway,
I know Xbox destroyed any hopes of like leading because they were like, we're gonna make it so you can't trade like your video games. We're gonna like copyright it.
what do you mean trade your video games?
Like you buy a video game from GameStop, put it into your Xbox, it gets um like tagged to you, and then you can't sell it.
Yeah, you can.
I know it they can now, but when they first announced the Xbox, that's what they said.
No, they've
That is
gone
what
more
they
to the
said.
no.
They said
What they've done now
I know what they've
is
done
they've gone
now,
more
but
to the
what they
digital
said,
versions of the games.
I
They
know,
still have the
but what they
discs.
said initially when they released is they were gonna get rid of that, so everything would be tagged to you as the owner, so you couldn't like buy a game, play it, sell it to GameStop. It's all gonna be tagged to the user. That's what they said
I don't
initially.
remember them saying that. I do
That
remember them saying they
it
weren't. I
destroyed their credit like
I
huge, and
well
they reneged on it.
I do remember them saying that they weren't going to make the Xbox One compatible with the 360 games,
I know,
but
but
everybody
what
knew
I'm
that was
saying
going to
is what they
happen.
said initially,
Yeah, everybody
and
knew
they
they were going to
reneged on
eventually
it
make the
because it
360s.
just destroyed their like stock and credit and
Yeah,
everything.
I mean
Yeah, understandably.
Yeah,
everybody kept the 360 games because they knew that wasn't going to happen. They did it with the Xbox games when they brought the 360 out. They eventually had the programs written so you could play your Xbox games on your
yeah, and
360.
they did that initially after a while, but initially when they released it, that wasn't the case. There was a huge backlash.
I'm sitting here doing nothing in the game.
I'm in queue, like 10v10.
I need to do that, but I don't want to.
I want some bags.
No, I've only got 200k left on credits, and I'm trying to get those so I can finish off and try to get as high as I can in the event this week.
Well, let's do
Well,
it.
you just don't open up the like the PvP bags. Open them
What
up
what was
after
stupid, Doc?
your credit cap.
So I was starting off on the enhanced scissor boss at the beginning of OM. I started doing another one, and I did my gunner rotation. I got my God's Fury out and went to hold down left click, and the left click would only do one arrow. One missile and stop. So I completely ruined my burst.
That I've had that bug happen to me before.
See, I'd like to get up to at least the mount. I've got 622, and I at least want to try to get to the mount. I'll be happy if I get to the huge chest, just to get the 330%.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, I saw someone in that runs we were doing. They didn't even use the platform. They just used their mount and jumped all the way across the other side.
Oh yeah, that's what I did all night. It was fun.
Yeah, because that mount was just flying. I was like, yeah, y'all attack.
Yeah, that mount is silly.
What I want to do is when I see someone jumping over and flying, I'm going to attack someone and see if it knocks them off the
God,
mount
it
in
happened to
midair.
me 3 times. It did. It does. It's annoying.
But the whole bug with the gunner, like it makes you just like you have to like keep clicking your left click.
Yeah, it's resolved
do it,
now,
like-
but I don't know what the hell started it.
It's been going on for a long time. Like I've had that happen in a lot of different instances.
I think it's only like the second time it's happened to me, and of course it's when I'm streaming.
Well,
Murphy's Law.
of course, razor's edge. But no, I've had it happen like many times. You're just like the way you break it is you hop on your mount.
You know what game I miss the most? Star Wars Galaxies.
Yeah.
I
never really played it
did
because I
play
didn't have a
that.
computer. I played it a little bit at the beginning, but I didn't have a computer that would actually run it very well.
I wasn't that good. Like I played a Wookiee, and my buddy, like my roommate, he got I don't even know how many levels of Jedi there were, but he actually got up to Jedi, and then they closed down Jedi, so nobody could become Jedi after a certain
No,
point.
they opened it up so anybody could start off
Oh
as a
no,
Jedi.
like I'm talking about in the beginning.
Oh.
In the
Yeah,
very
see,
beginning,
I created a
like
medic
you
because
had
they said,
to,
yeah,
you had to farm datacron crystals, and then you could become a Jedi, and there was different levels of Jedi, and then they shut it down. They're like, nobody else can become Jedi, and so all the Jedi who were Jedi like ran around killing each other. Not talking about like towards the end where they made it so anybody could be Jedi. This was early.
I like the whole apprentice master system along with the home system. I mean, it's very customizable and unique.
You know what I liked about the game was farming nodes, because they always changed. You'd go out here, you're trying to like farm something, and it'd be great, and then sometimes you'd go out and find a node, it's like terrible. We just have to like they kept switching.
Yeah. God damn it, it did it again.
Do what?
The gunner thing.
But I told my buddy to sell his account. Like we'd kind of quit, so like Star Wars, and I was like, "Fucking A, you got a Jedi. Nobody else can be Jedi. Like nobody else could become Jedi. Sell it." And he never did. He just like held on to it.
He should have.
Then yeah, he could have made like $4,000 or something. And he kept it, and they switched the system, and then everybody could become Jedi, like right off the bat. It was. I was like, you're dumb. But you were one of the like the mega crafters.
Yeah, me, Shadow Shot, and one on that was on SWTOR.
Fuck, I know that. I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but I know we would go to like certain spot
We
and
got
they'd
on a
have
trade
like the
market and we'd be
best
announcing.
gear.
Yep, that was
Well,
us.
we'd go to like the houses or something.
Yep.
Be like the best gear. I was one of the first guys to discover Panther City. You know that one. You could go out to this building and just set up a rotation and kill panthers, level up your weapons.
I don't think that was SWTOR.
Star Wars Galaxies.
Well, yeah, on Star Wars Galaxies, I didn't get too far in. I got about 3 weeks in. My computer took a dump, and I never bothered trying it
Okay.
again.
But SOTOR?
Oh yeah, SWTOR, I was top shit on that.
Still going on.
Oh yeah, I know. I haven't played it for 3 years.
I played for the first year, and then I started back up to get the new stuff, and played it a month, and let it crap. And this time I didn't buy it. I wasn't working, so I didn't buy Ender this time. On the new thing they're releasing, they're about to come out with some more content. I mean, I'm happy with the fact that at least they're building more content. They're not letting it stay stagnant,
Right.
And I'm happy they let it go free to play, and you can still earn the stuff to do the raids and stuff without having to be premium.
It's not really free to play.
But you can't get to the higher levels with being free to play.
Right.
So
You can't do any top end raids. You
Yeah,
only
all
do
raids
like
are off limits.
a couple PvP matches a week. It's free to play.
Well, I do know that right
I mean, I
now
want-
their max level is 65.
yeah, it was 60, and then when the new content came out, I think it went up another 5 levels.
I haven't
So I
played
mean, all of
since
my
it was
characters are pretty
55.
much 60. Oh,
Yeah.
all of my characters are 60. When they brought Revan back, yeah, that was when they went to 60.
Last time
So
I
all of my
played was
characters are
after
60.
the nightmare modes finally came out at 55. That was the last time I played.
Before they released the new content, I just played long enough to get the HK companion.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
Yeah, the HK was good.
Hey Doc, lead us through a group mission.
What?
Lead us through a group mission. Go God mode and lead us through a group.
I can't hear you.
Go God mode and lead us through a group. A random group. I haven't done all the group missions.
Yeah, when I'm out of here, I'll do that.
The passages are blocked. Gravitational force will help you. Jump down.
Yeah, I haven't done.
There are no sharp
Yeah,
snakes
the only
or
ones I've
anything
done is
dangerous down
MSN, DF, and HT. And TA. I think I've done TA also. So I haven't done TI, KLS, LS, or FD.
Damn.
Ooh, my adept thing is on KLS. Huh.
TA's pretty easy.
I haven't soloed them yet. Because I'm
Well,
still.
I mean, you want to go
I'm-
travels.
Yeah, no, I've got travels. I've maxed out knowledge. But on travels, I'm not going to buy any knowledge, any secret knowledge. I'm going to what I earn and then unlock that node and keep working on the last 2 classes I've got.